Let's go ahead and find a child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide, stretch your arms forward. Reach out, head down, breathing in and out. Keeping your mind on your breath. This is your place where we can release tension, stress. So let's all take a slow, deep breath in through the nose. Open up the mouth, let it go. Crawl the hands way off the right side of the mat. Really get out there to the side. Maybe even bring your belly on top of your right thigh. Find a little bit more space. Take another deep breath there. And then we'll go the other way, all the way to the left. Reach it out, get really long through your right side body. Coming back around to center. Very slowly rising up onto your hands and knees. Start circling your head. Pushing through your hands, do a cat, round your back, pull the belly in, tuck the chin, then arch the back, opposite of that. Now start to make some hip circles from there. Circle your hips around and around. Turn your fingers out and back towards your knees, and then just sit back gently, stretching the forearms. And then just setting up your hands in a neutral position. Index fingers are pointed forward. Get your shoulder blades to spread. Lifting the back of your head, making sure you're not staring down at a screen. Elbows are hugging in, biceps are facing me. But extend your right leg back and bring your leg parallel to the mat. So try not to go too high, keep it nice and aligned. Take your left hand and touch your belly. Pull your belly in, almost like you're tapping it, making sure the navel point is driving toward the spine. You're just gonna take that right foot, cross it off the left side. Left hand returns to the mat, looking over the left shoulder. Bringing the right foot back onto the mat. You know what we do here, we spin that left foot out. Right heel pivots down, right arm comes up in the air. Just hold it right there. Left bicep is facing the front of the mat. Now go ahead and reach that top arm forward. Palm is going to be facing down toward the ground. And then bringing it back around, tabletop, hands and knees. Extending your left leg back, keeping your thigh parallel to the mat, not too high. Then just one time, bring your belly, hand to your belly, pull it in. That's it, core engagement. Your right hand, that'll help your balance. And then take your left foot, cross it off the right side. Right hand comes down, looking over the right shoulder now. All right, left foot returns to the back of the mat. Pivot your right foot out. Yes, left arm comes up in the air. Shoulders stacked over the wrist, so look down your arm. biceps spirals to the front, and then that top arm reaches forward. Pressing your pelvis forward a little bit more. And then coming around, 2 straight legs in a plank. Really focus here on your core. And again, we're not looking at a screen, so the back of the head is lifting, bottom ribs are knitting, and you're spreading those shoulder blades nice and wide. Take a deep inhale breath. On an exhale, lower all the way down to your belly and your chest. The left arm reaches out to the side, right knee bends. Take a big step, open up the chest. And a par for the course here. Beginning a class, doing our normal thing, all the yummy stuff for our bodies. And coming back around to center, left hand in, right arm reaching out, left knee bends. We take a step, open up the chest, right arm, make sure it's reaching out to the side, behind you. There you go. All right, coming back around to center, bring your hands in, but lift your hands off the mat, roll your shoulders back, and slide your thumbs down the sides of your rib cage a little bit. Good, now the hands are lifted, Push down and lift as high as you can. Now your hands go into the mat and the arms go all the way straight. Take your gaze right to left, move your hips side to side. So if we had mirrors, you'd be looking to make sure your shoulders are out of your ears. Nice long neck, big inhale breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, take a little walk, pedal it out, bend the left knee, bend the right. Now hug your elbows inward so the shoulder blades spread. Yes, you can turn those out a little bit. Awesome. Now look towards your belly. Look up in your belly. Start to round your back like a cat. And then as slowly as you possibly can, using your hands, pull yourself forward into a plank. Lift your head. And then exhale breath all the way down, belly, chest. Shoulders roll back. Inhale, cobra pose. Full elbow extend. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We'll do that a couple rounds. If you want to add the bear flow, inhale, wave forward, plank. Exhale, slow as you can, all the way down to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Feel free to bend your knees. Let's do 2 or 3 more of these. Make sure your belly and chest touches before your thighs. Belly and chest to the mat before your thighs. Give that a try. Belly and chest.
Just keep on falling. Just keep on falling. The darkness surrounds you. All the freaks come out.
Next time you come forward to a plank, just stay in plank. You can wait for everyone else to join you there. Pull your palms towards your toes. Tuck your tailbone. Now bend your elbows just 90 degrees. Inhale, up dog. Exhales down. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Crawl your hands to the back. Grab elbows. Hang, sway, shake. Do what feels most natural to you. Take command of yourself in the room. Flow the twist. Left knee bends. Right arm reaches. Inhale, breath. Now as slow as you can, start to bring that right hand down. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Inhale. Twist left. Slow as you can. Exhale, breath. Hand coming down. Left knee bends. Inhale. Twisting right. Exhale. Keep it going side to side. Inhale. Opening up. Exhale. One more time, each side. Finishing right between your thighs, grabbing your ankles or your calves. And start to crawl your hands up your shins. Keep crawling up the knees. Standing fully, moving your pelvis forward, arms reach up. Okay. Exhale, we're coming all the way down. Watch me, I'm coming down and around, stretching the right side body. We pause here. So everyone's on the side body stretch. We'll wait for you. Exhale, come down. Big inhale at the top. Exhale. Inhale, get there. Exhale. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Keep going so you can find it on your own. Stop trying to follow. If your eyes are closed, you'll find it just how it needs to go. Yep. If you look around, you're just going to mess yourself up. I see it happening. Yeah, there we go. Alright, once you feel complete, your hands reach behind. You're going to interlace your fingers and make a bind. Pull your knuckles down toward the ground. Take a big inhale breath, lift your chest, open up your mouth. Fold forward, come all the way down. Shake the head, no and yes. All right, release your grip. Keep the feet as is, toes are pointed forward. Bend your knees, try and get your thighs parallel to the mat. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Now keep your biceps next to your ears, pivot your heels in, lift your chest. You might be on the balls of your feet, that's fine. Try to get a little bit more extension of the spine without your butt dropping down. Give your tailbone a little lift. That's it. Now hands come down, crawl forward, plank, step the feet in, shoulders over the wrist. I like to have my hands even a little bit wider than my shoulders. And then exhale, chaturanga. Feel free to lower your knees. Inhale, up dog. Exhales, downward dog. Just pause right here and breathe. Gazing back at your feet. Make sure your heels are hiding behind your toes. You're broadening your shoulder blades across your back, and then try this. Instead of pushing forward with your hands, try to pull your palms back towards your toes. That's what it feels like to be engaged in a yoga pose. All right, go ahead and bend into your knees. Walk, step or hop to the top. Little space between your feet. Inhale, half lift. Feel free to crawl the hands up the shins. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, your hands behind your back. Interlacing the hands, noticing which grip you're in, because we're going to switch. Take a deep breath, lift your chest, and then let the knees bend as you fold forward. Exhale. Okay, release the grip, fingertips in front of toes, legs straighten. Inhale. Now stay right there. You have the option to reach your arms forward as well. Forward, not back. Yeah, it's pretty intense, yeah? Nice, Ellie. Exhale, chaturanga, palms flat, step it back. Inhales up. Exhales down. All right, that's our flow. So remember, you can go on fingertips or you can reach forward with it. Exhale, knees bend, jumper step. Inhale, half lift, touch your shins. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands in a bind. Inhale, push your heart to the sky and your hips forward. Then exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, release, legs straighten. You can reach or touch your fingertips. Exhale, chaturanga, you got this. Inhale, nice long neck. Exhale, down dog. Let's do it again, 2 more times. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bringing it to stand. Exhale, interlace the hand. Push the hips, chest lifts. Exhale, knees bend. Fingertips or reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. You're doing that one more round now. And one or two, it's up to you. Back in a down dog. So again, instead of the pressing forward, give it a try pulling your palms back. So listen, we're not going to lift, we're just going to step right foot outside of right hand. Okay, we're letting the hips sink, chest lifts, we take a deep breath in, and then exhale back to down dog. Left foot steps forward outside of left hand. Let the hips sink, the chest lift, take a deep breath in. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps, inhale, breath, press, lift chest. Exhale, step. Left foot forward, inhale, heart lifts. Exhale. Keep it going. Stepping forward, inhale. Stepping back, exhale. Inhale, chest. Exhale, press. 2 more times. Right foot steps big, inhale, breath, exhale, inhale, exhale, one more time each side. Down dog.
HPA beats.
Now press your chest down, almost like the top of your head is going to touch the ground. So a less active dog, more mobility, more flexibility in the shoulders on this one. Yep. Okay, now pull the belly in, knit the lower ribs, pull the palms toward the toes, right leg lifts, square up your hips. Exhale, step to right thumb on the inside of the hand this time. Rocking forward and back, straightening and bending the right leg. All right, slight bend in the back knee, slight, right? Inhale, arms reach up high. High crescent lunge. So your right knee pushing outward energetically. The tailbone is lengthening down. Take a deep breath in, and then straighten your back leg as you lean forward, hands sweep behind. Now listen, this is different. I don't want you to lower your back knee. What I want you to do instead is press your pelvis down towards your right heel. Yes, then the back knee will naturally rest. So come on down to your back knee. Watch me real quick what I want you to do. I don't want this. See how there's nothing happening? Yeah? So what I want is this. We're here. I'm going to press my pelvis. See how there's more of a stretch? And then you can find your lifted back bend. Awesome. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga, step that back. Inhales up. Exhales down. Alright, left leg lifts. Keep the neutral pelvis, squared hips. Step left thumb, runner's lunge, forward and back. Find that movement. Crescent lunge, rise up. You're letting your back knee be kind of soft, not locked. When we lock the knee, it dumps us in our lower back. We're avoiding that. So pull that in. Yep, exhale, lean. Now that back leg fully straightening, engaging. And because I showed it previously on the other side, you're pressing down and forward, and then sweeping the arms up and back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhales down. Right leg, inhale, breath. Exhale, take a step. Crescent, inhale, rise. Exhale, arrow lunge, hands sweep behind. Press your pelvis, lowering the knee. Inhale, arms sweep. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, step. Inhale, slowing down your movement with your breath. Exhale. Press the pelvis. Inhale, sweep, lean back. Exhale, chaturanga, hands to the mat. Inhales up. Exhales down. Let's go a couple more rounds now. So as you lengthen your psoas, think about tightening up your belly, your lower abs.
In the sun, count every beautiful thing we can see. We found it tonight. There's music that sounds from the street.
Eventually, down dog or child's pose.
I've seen in this place that is circling all around the sun. I have seen in this place can't believe how
Alright, back to down
I'll be
dog.
laughing with everyone.
That's enough of the song. Okay, lift your right leg up. Go ahead and bring your heel toward your butt, stacking your right hip on top of the left. Now look down at your left foot. Hug your left heel in and feel your outer left thigh drawing back. And then lower the right side of your chest a little closer to the mat. Good stuff. Now with an exhale breath, take a step to your right hand, spinning your back foot flat. Pause there for a moment. So just knowing where you're going to go always helps the pose. It's going to be a warrior one stance, so you can shorten and widen that as you rise up. And then pressing through the outer edge of back foot, engaging the glute. Feel your tailbone lengthen down. Your hip points pull up. Now your front ribs, move those in. And with an exhale breath, lean forward, reach behind, interlace your fingers, and make a bind. All right, inhale, we're gonna rise up and pivot to the back of the room to warrior two. Now this pivoting that's actually happening, I kind of want to break it down for you to make sure that we're aligned. So if you know in warrior one, it's a shorter and a wider stance, but when we pivot to the back of the mat, what ends up happening is the left toes spin toward the back of the room, and then we pivot from the ball of the right foot, heel back, and that gives me that longer, stronger, wider, or longer warrior two heel to heel stance. It's nice to know the kind of biomechanics of that. Make sure your shoulders stay stacked over your hips, and then we want to lift the hip points up toward the ribs. So now go ahead and reverse the warrior. Bend a little bit deeper in that front knee. Come on, give something to your practice. We don't want to get complacent or lazy. Exhale, left leg straightening as you reach forward, triangle pose. Now feel free to let the hand come inside, behind, or on top of the shin. Just leaning the chest back a little bit. Press your top hip toward the parking lot. That's it. Now inhale, we're coming up. The palms are gonna meet to touch. And then goddess is gonna go like this. Heels come in, elbows moving down toward the thighs as we sink. Good, inhale, rising up. Exhale, warrior two, facing the front. Ending my favorite way, straighten your right leg and reverse your triangle. Pressing the left hip down, lifting up out of your waist, and your chest is facing the left, so your left shoulder pulls back. Exhale, windmilling hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale breath. Exhale, step over to your left hand. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't do the stacking of the hips. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and three-legged dog it again. Stack it. I took some mindfulness with this. So your outer right hip is drawing back and your inner right heel is pressing down toward the mat. Now level out your shoulders and chest. Yes. Now let's go ahead and take that step. Warrior one. So remember, the stance is going to be wider. It's not going to be heel to heel line. Your hips will never square to the front. Inhale, rising on up. And what's the reason to square the hips to the front? It's to stretch the psoas, the front of the thigh. Now press into the back foot edge, so that right knee doesn't bend. So we're gonna push this straight back. Good, and then we're gonna do this with your arms in your hands. With an exhale breath, go ahead and lean, making a bind, opposite pinky and thumb on the outside. Alright, so pay attention to your feet as we make this big transition. Rise up to the back of the room. Your right foot turns outward toward the back wall, and then your left heel slides back. So you're pivoting from the ball of your left foot. I reverse the warrior. Straight into the leg, reaching forward into a triangle pose. Hand can come in, out, or on top of. Your top hip is pushing forward as the bottom shoulder rolls back. Alright, inhale, rise up, bring your palms together to touch. And then almost like your elbows are going to touch your thighs. Heels in, goddess pose, nice. Inhale, Inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Straighten the leg all the way, reaching back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale up. Exhales down. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Pay attention to where your feet land on your mat. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, step to right hand. Back foot flat, inhale, warrior one, rise. Exhale, bowing with a bind, hovering over your thigh. Inhale, rise up, pivoting your feet back of the room. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, up to center, palms together. Exhale, goddess, elbows toward thighs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, step. Warrior one, inhale, breath, rise. Exhale, bow forward, make a bind. Inhale, rise, pivot back of the room. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, rising up, palms touch. Exhale, goddess, bend the elbows. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Reverse triangle, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. Right leg, inhale. Follow your breath or your neighbor if you need to. bit since we heard it. At least since I played it in class. Alright. Down dog. Great job, everyone. Back to down dog. Bring the right foot forward into a runner's lunge. So you walk that right foot out to the right just a little bit. Bring your hands on the inside. Forearms come down to the ground. So we did a little sequence prep for that. Pressing your left heel back. So make sure you stay on the ball of your left foot. There you go. Pull the heart through the arms a little bit more. And come back onto your hands. Lower your back knee. Reach back and grab your left foot with your right hand if you can. So right hand reaches back, so we're opening up. So switch your arms. Yep. Now your right foot will turn outward a little bit, but don't roll to the edge of it. So keep the big toe down, but toes pointing out. And then you're pressing your inner left thigh toward the floor. Now pull your left shoulder back a little bit more. Press strong through that left palm. Yes. Now when you go ahead and release, curl the back toes underneath, lift the back knee, and just step that back foot up into pyramid. Coming up onto your fingertips. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Move this over here. More. There. Keep the outer right hip pulling back. You're lifting the kneecaps. And make sure you're not in a balance beam stance. Let's bring feet a little bit wider. Just this way. Yes, right there. Excellent. Bring either the right foot out or the left foot out. You pick. I'd go right foot out. More. More. Now square the hips. There it is. Bring this foot out more. Alright, put a little bend into your right knee. We're coming into a Shiva stance. Start with your fingertips on the mat. For those of you kind of newer to my class, that left knee comes on the inside. It doesn't go behind anything. So bring your left knee next to the right. Bend the right knee deeply. Make your back flat. And then pray your hands. Pray your hands. Breathe. Keep your heart lifting. So if I put a marble on your back, everyone's marble is hitting them in the back of the head. Well, except for Rel. Nice job, Rel. Good job. Okay, chest up higher. Back flatter. Good, Ellie. Everyone's starting to catch up. For 3, 2, cross your left foot behind. Pinky toes align. Crawl your hands over to the right side of your mat. Crawl your hands back to center. And then rebend your left knee. It's the one behind. Rebend it. Just bend it. You don't have to uncross it. I'm not sure why. Just rebend your left knee. Lauren, don't uncross it. Yeah, that helps. Now reach back with your right hand and grab. See how that works? Revolve dancer rise. Come up first. And then kick and lift. Ooh, that got a lot of people today. Wonder what it is. Hug the left knee in a little bit. 3. 2. 1. Chair pose. So try to stand up. Good. Reach your right arm up in the air. Reach your right arm up in the air instead of going should be here. Now just bend your left foot behind you, heel to your butt. Yeah, actually reach your left arm up. And just the hand behind your back. Just bend that. Don't grab. No. Grab the back knee. Yes, that's the shape. Sit a little bit deeper. I know you're waiting for me to tell you to do something. You're doing the thing. You're not looking at a screen. Good. Hands to the mat. Do something to balance on your hands. Crane or crow, handstand if you know. Otherwise, just watch asana. Maybe balance on your toes. Alright, I'll meet you back in the down dog. Real simple today. Keep it kind of straight away. Okay, left foot steps forward, runner's lunge. Oh yeah, I wanted that foot outside. Step that foot out a little bit more, hands on the inside. Forearms down if you can. So active lizard pose. Pressing your right heel back, you're pulling your heart through your arms, yes. Active, active stretch. So your back knee is off the ground. Making sure your front foot stays flat on the mat. We don't want to be up on the ball of the foot, yeah. All right, up on your hands. Lower your back knee. Now turn your toes out, left toes out 45 degrees. Your left hand is going to reach back and try to grab. Now instead of letting your right shoulder go forward, push through your right hand and drive your right shoulder blade back. Yeah. Keep pushing the heart forward. Go ahead and release. Back toes curl underneath. Pyramid. Let's go with a wider stance than you just had, because most of you are walking a balanced beam. Yeah, we want to have just a wider stance for the hips to be squared to the mat. That's safer for the hamstring. Ready? Bend your left knee. Shiva stance. Start with your fingertips on the mat. So work on the lower half. So the legs in the correct space. That right knee is inside the left knee. Your right heel's up towards your butt. Yep. Now bend your standing knee deeper. Now prayer hands, flatten out your back. So you need to bring your chest up. Better. Yes. Breathe, breathe, breathe. This is going to build you so much strength and stability. Right foot crosses behind, fingertips to the mat, crawl them over to the left side. Alright, just walk your hands to center. Keep your left legs as they are. But you're going to bend your right knee, bringing your heel up towards your butt. Now reach back with your left hand grab. Slowly begin to rise. This one you gotta take your time. So take your gaze forward. Yes. Kick, lift chest. Nice, Jay. Get your heart to rise high, everybody. Nice. Pose. Here we go. Here, let's do this. Remember, your feet are apart, your knees are apart, because we're in a chair. Utkatasana is not what we're doing here, so move your feet apart. Bring your hands to your heart. Find a better, deeper squat. Separate your feet wider and your knees. So move your feet and your knees apart, way apart. Yes, right there. Now lift your chest because you can find a nice deep bend. Sit lower because you can. Now from here, just extend your arms up like 45 degrees. Ooh, there we go. Could be worse, huh? We could be holding goddess pose, or is this worse? Forward fold, peace fingers grab big toes. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow the head between the shins. Hands release, we're sliding them under the feet. Your palms will face up, your toes will touch the wrist. Now elbows, instead of flaring out, bring the elbows in toward your outer calves or shins. Good, release that. Play with balancing on your hands. Some of you are working that handstand. Jump tuck. Give it more butt. More butt up, more chest through. Yep, there it is. Make sure you're not looking up either, just look right here. Again. Back. Back. Now extend your legs up. Extend and ribs. Even more butt. Dog to child's pose. Go ahead and bring your knees wide. Let's go knees wide. Space to breathe. Nice deep belly breaths. Up. Bend your knee, bring your heels to your butt. Now shift forward to a plank. Level out your pelvis, pull your belly in, lift your chin. Now flip and sit. Draw your left shoulder back and then lift. Flip dog, wild thing. So, other side. Pigeon pose on the right, bring it around, come on down. Right shin to the mat. Hug your right knee out and back. Come on down and relax. Sitting up, we'll reach back. Either hand can grab the left foot. Down dog. Pedaling out your dog from left to right. Left leg lifts, bringing your heel to your butt, looking up. Shift forward into a plank. So let's level out the pelvis now. Pull the belly in, feel your shoulder blades spread. Now flip and sit. Flip. Right shoulder draws back, chest opens to the right side of the mat. Then we lift. Bring it around, left side pigeon. So you're moving your left knee out and you're shifting your hips back. Notice where your mind is at. Use your breath, bring it back. Think louder than any thought that rises. When you're ready to come up, you can reach back either hand to grab. Take your right foot to the front of the mat. We're gonna lie right onto the back. Knees bent, feet flat. So we'll do that vote by region, okay? So raise your hands if you really want the fans on. Oh man, that's really, yeah. Okay, like one area. Alright, let's come into a bridge. Feet in, lift your hips. The right side of the room is really it. No one else seemed that interested. And imagine you're holding a beach ball between your knees. Don't pop it, don't drop it. Gentle little squeeze. Lowering down. Come up into the round of bridge or upward bow. When you're ready, here we go. Together and just walk your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And let your knees fall to the right. You're gonna cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Using your right foot to push your inner left knee to the floor. And then you want to waken up some awareness in your core. Pull your left lower back down toward the mat. Go ahead and keep that right ankle crossed over top. Come to center. And you can keep that for a figure 4 stretch, or like you know we do all the time, we cross that right thigh over the left, bringing knees to chest, Supta Gomukhasana. Both legs to the left for a twist. That right leg is still crossed. Left hand reaches for the right knee crease. That left shoulder blade is scooting out from underneath. Alright, back around to center. Bring your knees together. Separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And let your knees fall to the left. Now you're taking your left foot edge on top of right thigh. Just outside the knee, and then you're pulling down through your lower belly, lower back toward the mat. Center. So you got the figure four or the Gomukhasana, stacking the knees. Twist, your knees go to the right with it. Left leg stays on top. Yep. Center, finding your happy baby. Feet up toward the ceiling, legs straight. You can go plow or shoulder stand, or you can just stay right there where you're at. the sweat that you created through your effort today. Maybe some of that sweat was actually tension and stress. Maybe it was expectation or worry, anticipation. Maybe it was remorse or regret or sadness or something you were able to move through so you're ready for the rest of your week. More space to move, more space to breathe. Shavasana. ready for the week. Breathe in deeply. And now for an Om inhale. Shanti, 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 peace. Alright, create some peace this week. Thank you. Namaste, yogi.